Recording in progress. Hello, all ladies and gentlemen, everyone and all of you. We are back again, another episode of Not Right, Not Wrong. However, we changed the name for this episode today. It is called Right or Wrong. So I have my sister D1 here in attendance with the Brooklyn Tech shirt on, straight repping.
Brooklyn Tech, present. Tamika, present.
D1 is in the building. Also got my brother JJ in the building, bearded out, giving it to him. Art and design is in the building.
A&D, art and design, yes sir.
Represent.
Yes, sir.
A&D.
Looking like a lumberjack right now. You dig?
So a little bit of what's going to be discussed today. So I've been reading a lot about our whole educational system and what grade we need to go up to go on into life and be successful. Whether or not it's, bachelor's, whether you need a master's, whether you need a PhD, master's plus, and things of these nature, whether you could leave school at the 6th grade. It all depends upon your drive and ambition, which will ultimately lead you to define your success. However, today, we're going to sharpen steel. We're going to sharpen steel with D1 and Jai and ask them some questions or some things they should have remembered since high school, right? Now, we've all been out of high school a very long time. All three of us, right? Definitely with John and I, you could tell by this grade that we've been out of high school a long time. You may not be able to tell with Tamika, but yeah, she's been out a long time also.
Don't be selling my business.
So I got 20 questions on deck. Most of them are multiple choice with various subjects depending upon, they can help each other. However, they just can't use their phones for any questions. If they are not alone in the household, no one could be in the back, in the distance. You can't be sending any cues, no notes on the side.
Can't phone a friend. Can't phone a friend. No lifeline.
Can't phone no friend. Ain't no lifelines. None of that. It's all on you. Right?
How'd you get to be the host? How you don't get to answer any questions?
Because it's my turn. That's how it go. You understand? Had you thought of this?
It's his episode, D1.
It's all on me.
All right, fair enough.
All right, so y'all ready?
Nope.
Well, go ahead.
So y'all want to get your pen and paper first, or y'all just want to start? Because you're going to need pen and paper for the math part.
Got pen, I got a notebook, I'm ready.
Oh, she got the notebook.
Yeah, you looking like a senior in high school right now.
Listen, she went to Brooklyn Tech,
you
man. Come on.
She's not playing.
Brooklyn Tech, class of 91. You all might want to turn this off at this time before I embarrass us, please.
Come on. Jai, you got your pen and paper? You ready or you good money?
I'm good money, man. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm good money.
All right, let's do it.
Up here.
Question number 1. In this sentence, is it an active or passive voice? The sentence is, the event was held by a reality TV star. Is that an active or passive voice?
Passive.
Correct. That Brooklyn Tech education came in handy.
Brooklyn Tech.
Okay. Question number 2. Where does the thesis statement usually appear in a paper? A, the introduction. B, the first body of the paragraph. C, the conclusion. Or D, works cited.
D is works cited? Is that what you said?
D is works cited, yes.
Works cited.
jump right in. Want me to repeat it again?
I got you, John. I got you. The introduction.
Correct.
Thesis
Yeah, you're doing
statement,
good.
son.
You're doing
That's it.
good.
You
Okay,
doing good.
we rocked it. Let's go.
She's doing good. She's doing good.
Okay,
She's
here
doing
we
good.
go.
She's doing good.
Who wrote The Catcher in the Rye?
Oh man.
John Steinbeck, Ray Bradbury, F. Scott Fitzgerald, or J.D. Salinger?
Oh, definitely not F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Oh, I thought it was him. Oh.
Nah.
Is it J.D.
Is it?
Salinger?
No.
Correct.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
We all read that in high school.
Yeah.
That was required
Yeah,
reading.
I read The Catcher in the Rye. I ain't think
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, child.
yeah.
Here we go.
What's the author again? What's the author?
J.D. Salinger.
Oh, I would have guessed one of the first two.
Oh, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Is that The Great Gatsby?
That's not part of the quiz. So
I
you can't quiz the quizzer.
Okay, all right.
I definitely would have got that wrong.
Right, calm down. Here we go.
Calm down.
Question number 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following is a character from Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo.
Correct. But that's not one of the choices.
Oh.
Is it A, Horatio, B, Mercutio, C, Cassio, or D, Petruchio?
Well, I remember my brother had a Casio keyboard. I remember that. Does that count? No.
No. And we all read Romeo and Juliet. That was required reading
Yeah.
in the 8th grade.
I'm going with Mercutio B.
Correct. Okay, Josh, see? Listen, that must have been Miracle's homework. Don't try to be slick. She think you slick. But she just, yeah, all right.
Whatever. He got it right.
He
We
got it
winning
right.
right now.
You got
We
it right.
winning.
Okay, y'all winning. Question number 5. Which of the following words can be used as a determiner? Is it A, exciting, B, and, C, decision, or D, that?
As a determiner.
A determiner. You want a hint?
No, we don't need no hints.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
I don't know the answer though.
I'm going with that.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, y'all doing good. Y'all doing good. I can tell you, I didn't cut a lot in high school.
Listen, we are rocking this.
Y'all rocking this.
Like, there's so much of school that's about memory, and I guess it's been like just trained in our brains. Some of it.
Yeah.
Of course,
it's not
all
going
the
nowhere.
time. And then keep in mind, as you have kids, the educational system tend to repeat itself.
Fact.
So some of the things you're gonna learn again through their homework and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we moving along. Y'all doing good. I'm very impressed. Let's ramp it up a notch.
Uh-oh.
No.
The story of George Orwell's Animal Farm is an allegory for what historical period? A, the Vietnam War, B, the Reagan administration, C, the rise of the Soviet Union, or D, the fall of the Roman Empire?
George Orwell's Animal Farm.
Animal Farm. We all read that too.
We sure did.
I remember that vaguely. I remember that real vaguely.
I remember it vaguely too. I remember the title of it more than anything. What's the choices again?
A, the Vietnam War, B, the Reagan administration,
Nah, definitely not.
C, the rise of the Soviet Union, or D, the fall of the Roman Empire?
It's
I don't know, John. Is D?
Yeah, I say D. It's D.
I was gonna say C. I'm between C and D, but is D, you confident?
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay,
It
D
makes sense.
it is.
It makes sense.
Final
to me.
answer? Final
Yeah,
answer,
final,
D?
final answer for me. Go. You better.
That is incorrect.
Okay. Which is
The
it?
answer is C, rise of the Soviet Union.
Okay. Okay.
So now y'all know that.
Okay.
But you're
There we
still
go.
doing good. Y'all got 5 out of 6. You're doing good. So
We only
whoever,
did 6 so far.
No,
yeah,
right?
this is number 7. What, I feel like I did 20 questions already.
I was
right?
hoping we was on like question 12 or something.
Dude, I'm sweating over here. Oh
This
my
is-
God. Can I get a bathroom pass? I gotta,
Nah, if you
gotta
get that
go.
pass, you ain't coming back till the period is over.
You ain't coming back.
yo.
I already know how that
big
went.
wooden. That big
Yes,
big
the big
wooden-
wooden,
What?
the wooden slab with the key on the end.
Come
Yes,
on, man.
please.
Come
I
on,
gotta
man.
go. I
That
gotta
thing
meet
was
somebody in the
dumb big.
staircase. I gotta go.
I think that was universal in every high school in New York City, that it had to be made of wood and this big.
Mad
Why?
big. Yeah, mad big.
All right, so here's number 7. Whoever or whomever, which do you use in this sentence? I got some food for blank wants some. Do you use whoever or whomever?
I say whom.
I echo that.
You're going with whomever? Final
Yes, sir.
answer?
Mhm.
Final answer.
So whomever.
The correct answer is whoever.
Oh man.
Okay.
See, now y'all know that too. It's a lengthy
Dang.
explanation,
Why?
but
What's that? Yeah, I was just about to ask. Why?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Why is not who? Why? Yeah. Why isn't it whom?
so the explanation is
This
too
dude got
lengthy,
notes.
so it'll take too much time to explain. But before the show off, if I got a minute, I'll come back to that and tell you why it's whoever.
Mhm.
We're gonna switch it up now and see how much Spanish you guys remember. Because we all took Spanish and we all had to take Spanish for 2 semesters.
See, senor.
Okay, so you are staying in Spain with your Spanish friends, and someone hands you a leaflet. The leaflet says, Escuela de Baile Descuentos para Estudiantes. What kind of school is being advertised in the leaflet? Is it an art school, a dance school, an accounting school, or a school for puppetry? Want me to read it again?
Yeah. Go ahead. Read it
All
again.
right. Escuela de Baile
Mhm.
Descuentos para Estudiantes.
Dance school.
Correct.
Yeah, dance school.
Okay, let's move along.
Bailar. Let's go.
Your friend says
That was
to
the
you,
word. That was the word.
what's that?
Bailar.
Bailar. Dance.
All right. Your friend says to you, tengo demasiados deberes. No puede más, estoy harto. What is he having trouble with? Friends, A, friends, B, bills, C, work, or D, homework? Want me to read it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
All
friends.
right. Tengo demasiados deberes. No puedo más, estoy harto. A, friends, B, bills, C, work, or D, homework?
I think it's B, bills.
Job money, what you got?
Homework.
Correct. D, homework. Okay, you're doing good. See, Ja didn't cut too much.
No, not at all.
Okay,
That'd
you're
be
still
good.
in Spain.
Mhm.
Your friend gives you a shopping list, and it says zumo de naranja, leche, harina, huevos. What do you need to buy at the supermarket? Apple juice, A, apple juice, milk, bread, and olives. B, milk, bread, cheese, flour. C, orange juice, milk, flour, and eggs. Or D, orange juice, Ciroc, flour, and chicken.
The Rock.
Oh, D is cute. You always
I know,
need
right?
Ciroc
Need
and
that
sponsorship. Come on through, Ciroc.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Come through, Ciroc. Come up off of that bread.
What it
Come
do?
on now.
What it do, Ciroc? We got 2,000 listeners worldwide. You did.
And
Come
counting.
on, man. Bolivia, and I don't even know.
You understand? You understand me?
Stop
But,
playing.
yes, yes, yes. But El Hombre, I'm gonna go with C.
I'm with them.
Correct.
See?
Oh, Ja, you on fire tonight. You on fire. Okay. By the way, let me take this second to mention that we are on 92.6 The
The
Spot.
Yes, sir.
Check us out every Friday, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not right, not wrong. Email us not right, not wrong, 1@gmail.com, and also check us out on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And
Absolutely.
subscribe. Click that button.
Click.
Making sure I say that in English again. Click that.
Say it in Espanol, por favor.
Clico el butono.
All right.
That's not how you say it. That's not how you say it.
Not right.
It was very
That's
convincing. though.
definitely wrong.
It's
That's
very convincing.
definitely wrong.
That's very convincing.
All right, here we go. You still in Spain.
Okay.
All right.
Your friends want to go to a club. So you get to the club and the sign says, discoteca desde las 7 hasta la medianoche. What time is the club open? 6 p.m. until midnight? I'm sorry, A, 6 p.m. to midnight. B, 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. C, 7 p.m. until midnight. Or D, 8 p.m. until 1 a.m.
I say C.
I agree.
Correct. I see. I remember that Spanish. I
I
should
feel
have.
like somebody needs to get us a plane ticket or something.
I should have did French.
Should be winning.
But
Should be winning some
French was an
prizes here,
elective.
something, right?
I know. What's
understand?
the prize, homie?
I'll let you
Hombre.
know after. I'll let you know after. You're doing good. You're doing good so far. Here we go. We're gonna switch it up to history.
Okay.
During the War of 1812,
Mm.
who was the United States fighting against? A, Canada. B, Wakanda. C, Russia. Or D, Great Britain.
Oh man.
Positive it's Wakanda. I already know that. So let's move forward.
Yeah, I believe that was against the Brits.
D1, what you got? You going with that?
I'm sorry, wait. It was what was C? C is what?
C was Russia.
Was Russia 1812? Yeah, it's D. I think it's the Brits too.
Correct.
Woohoo!
Listen, y'all doing good. Y'all doing good.
Yeah, that's
Listen, I went out of order with that one. Let me flip back to the math. I was moving along too quick.
Nah, this is you ain't gotta flip back, son.
You ain't gotta flip back. Matter of fact, you can move quicker. You can move
Here we
quicker.
go.
Quicker.
I was going along too quick, flipping the pages. You understand?
Fine, it's fine, sir. It's fine.
So, you know, sometimes the proctor does that. So, this is question number 12. What is 10 to the 6th power? Is it A, 600, B, 6 million, C, 1 million, or D, 100,000?
10 to the 6th power.
I think, is that to the 6th power? That's 100,000. How many zeros is that?
Yeah.
Wait, but it's 6 to, what you said again? What's the question? I'm nervous. What?
What is 10 to the
Oh, 10.
6th power?
Okay.
What's the answers?
Is it A, 600, B, 6 million, C, 1 million, or D, 100,000? What you got?
Dang, I'm gonna say 1 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1 million.
Correct.
Mhm.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Tech Math and Science High
Brooklyn
School. This
Tech.
is where you turn it off, y'all. Turn it off.
Listen, here we go.
I'm about to take us down right now.
Pick the next number in this sequence. Y'all need to write this down.
Mhm.
Okay.
0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. What is the next number? Is it A, 211? Is it B, 65? Is it B, 65? Is it C, 50? Is it D, 55? Or E, 34 is the last number?
I thought that was creative.
Yeah, right.
I see John winging it. He ain't even writing it down. You
He ain't
see
even
that?
writing it. I had to
That's
write
that
it
A
down,
and
but
D.
I got you.
He got the A and D ointment and all that.
That
I'm a chime in at 55.
55.
yeah.
John Money, what you got?
I'm gonna say 34 is the last number.
The correct answer is D, 55.
Right.
Okay, Brooklyn Tech, you straight reference. Okay, here we go. Spencer had 116 pieces of gum. He kept 20 for himself and gave the rest away to 8 of his co-workers. How many pieces of gum did each co-worker receive?
How many did he keep?
He kept 20 for himself.
Mm-hmm.
How many pieces of gum did each co-worker receive? Is it A, 8? Is it B, 9? Is it C, 10? Is it D, 11? Or is it E, 12?
So eight of his co-workers, right? 8 of his co-workers?
8 of his co-workers. Let me read it again.
Nah, they got 12 each. They got 12 each.
D1, what you got?
That sound good. I'm gonna go with
Sound
that.
good?
But what I was
That's
really
correct.
stuck on
It is 12.
I was like, who named him Spencer though? Like, that's really what I was stuck on. Spencer.
I didn't come up with that name.
Okay.
But that is correct. The answer is E, 12. So we done with the math.
Whoop, whoop.
All right.
We are rocking this.
We're going to flip back to history. When did the French Revolution end? Is it A, February 22nd, 1971?
71. Word. Okay.
That sounds like C1's birthday.
That is my birthday.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ended on your birthday, huh? Okay.
Yeah, a lot of things happened that day.
Wait, what?
The revolution ended and a great man was born.
Ta-da!
Mhm.
So, when did the French Revolution end? A, February 22nd, 1971. B, April 3rd, 1779. C, December 13th, 1709. Or D, November 9th, 1799.
French Revolution. Mm.
You know, we learned about that in history. We had to take, how many courses in history did we have to take?
Ciao.
I think they had American history, global history. I think we had to take 4.
You know what history I wanted? I wanted Bronx history. I wanted New York City history. Give me the 5 borough history.
That would have
what I
been hot.
needed.
That would have been hot.
Dope.
I
There
would
was
have.
none of that.
I
We
didn't
had to
have
learn
no
all that.
reference point
We had
at this
to-
time in my life
Yeah,
for
come
global
on. I
history.
agree with you. We had to learn all that bullshit about Christopher Columbus. He didn't
Mhm.
discover America. How you gonna discover some place if someone was there already?
Ask me what
That's
year it
impossible.
was when what's the dude name? Raymond joked C1 for knowing James Todd Smith. Ask me what year that was. That's what I need to know. That my friend,
that won't be on any history exam.
that was 1987.
Around that.
If we're not talking about
around
that,
that.
what are we talking about?
Around that.
Dude, I
What we
don't know.
got?
You confusing everything with all of these years, with all of the full dates. Just can you hit us with the years real quick?
Okay, here we go. When did the French Revolution end? I gotta say the date. So A, February 22nd, 1971. Put an asterisk around that.
Yes.
B, April 3rd, 1779. C, December 13th, 1709. Or D, November 9th, 1799.
1799?
French Revolution. We all learn this. Global history.
The answer is B.
Yes, I was gonna say B.
B, April 3rd, 1779.
Yep.
Yep.
This is
That's your final answer?
Not if you're gonna keep asking like that.
yeah. This is straight up. This is a whole guess. This is a
The
guess.
correct answer is D, November 9th, 1799.
Okay.
Look at D1 looking like, damn, I was gonna say that.
No, you know what I thought initially before you gave us the choices, for some reason, 1791 was in my head.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I don't know what relevance that year has, but it's probably something. But 1791 was it. And then you said 1799, and I'm like, that ain't ringing nothing up here.
Listen, that's the day you didn't do the homework. You was on the phone talking. I ain't gonna say the who though, but you know.
Come on, stay out of my business.
Nah, I ain't. I'm gonna leave the names alone. Okay. So we're moving along. We're still in history. The last few questions are all history. So, which country was not a founding member of NATO? Y'all know what NATO is, right?
Yes.
Dude, yes.
Okay. A, Spain. B, Italy. A, Spain. B, France. C, Italy. Or D, Canada. This was definitely in global history, probably more than once. My global history teacher, I can't remember my name off the top of my head, but this dude stank. He stank. And whenever he talked, he used to spit. So nobody wanted to sit in front.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember his
Man.
name. Yeah, I used to cut his class just on the strength of that.
thank God COVID wasn't around back then.
Oh, the whole class would have had it. Whole class.
He spat as he's talked. Oh,
Yes.
man.
It just,
Yo,
and it just came out. He wasn't doing it on purpose, but it just
Yeah,
came out.
flying out of there, right?
And he was too passionate about this shit.
Yeah.
He was, oh my God.
he
like,
wanted to get his point across.
He
Yeah.
was too passionate about global history. And I enjoyed the histories. Those was my subject, but
Yeah.
this dude stank.
It's like, dude.
Yeah. Yo, I had a teacher who I'm trying to remember. Tech nights come through for me. What subject he taught, but everybody had him. Like I feel like freshman, sophomore year, everybody had him. He was either a science teacher or was he a history teacher? I don't know. Tech nights, forgive me, but he would talk, and the more he talked, there'd be this big white pile of
On the
spit
corner?
collecting
Oh, like
in the
on the corner?
and it just got,
And it just collect there, right?
You said,
But you can't
just
help but
collect it.
look.
Damn, just collect it.
it was like, oh, it was so bad. And it
It just
and
kept
you
growing
can't
and
help
growing,
but to
right?
look, but it was so disgusting. But then
Oh.
you're like, how big is it gonna get? Is he ever gonna is he gonna lick it in? Does he know?
Yeah. It just kept growing and growing and growing on the corner.
Ah,
It was
disgusting.
so bad.
You don't
like,
remember his
those-
name? You don't remember his name?
I don't. There's so much
Okay.
about high school.
Nah,
I do
it's
not
okay.
remember.
We can't remember all those teachers' names.
No, I don't think I can maybe remember one or two teachers' names from high school. Most of them, I don't remember. Yo, true story. I attended, y'all know Brooklyn Technical High School for math, science, and engineering, whatever. I don't even know how to,
Right.
but I had no business in the math and science high school. It was the furthest from my interest. But because it was a specialized school in New York City, and I, passed the test.
Prestigious
Yeah.
specialized high school.
Yeah. So classroom stuff, I was just like, why am I here?
Wow.
What am I doing? I don't like anything that's being taught. And up until then, I was a really, really good student. And then I got there and I was just like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of other good students.
Like this
Yeah.
Like this
that part too. That part. My classmates were absolutely brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the answer is Canada.
Listen, but even though that answer is wrong, but listen, above all else, D1, you did it. That's the most important thing. Despite you not saying you did it. You understand?
Yeah.
So kudos to you for that.
Thank you.
Is that where you met Pigeon? You met Pigeon in Brooklyn Tech?
That's what we're going to do.
He did it already. He did it already. Now you got to answer.
Yes. That's
All right.
that's where I met the illustrious Pigeon. What's up, Pigeon, if you're listening?
He's gonna eventually listen.
Now that you invoked him, he must listen.
He gotta listen now.
Yeah. He on my friend list. He gonna listen.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, okay.
Name dropped him. I don't even know the truth, but Pigeon, you got name dropped on Not Right, Not Wrong. Better recognize.
Yes. We weren't in any classes together though. We whatever.
So
we had overlapping friend groups. Let's say that.
Overlapping. Oh, got you.
So
the
answer to the question is.
Wait, John didn't even get to guess. I got my whole wrong guess out there.
Got?
Or not guess, answer, because John knows. I guess.
Oh, who was not a member of NATO?
Yeah, which country is not a member of NATO?
Not a member of NATO. And Canada's a member. What's the other countries? France.
Oh, So A,
But it was
Spain
not an original member.
was not a founding member.
A
Found.
founding.
Right. Is it A, Spain, B,
Mhm.
Italy,
Mhm.
C, France, or D, Canada?
Not a founding member. That would be Spain.
Correct.
Mhm.
Ja, you put a lot of that handy ointment on today, right? You didn't even know what the topic was going to be about.
Come through, Ja. Come through.
You definitely repping for art and design. All A&D alumni, check them out.
Man,
Check them out.
trying to be all smart.
I see you. Let's see how smart you are on this one.
I'm hoping
This
it's
was
over.
definitely in high school.
How many questions is left? I'm hoping it's over.
We got about 15
Right.
more. We got
How
about
many?
15 more. About 15. Only two. We only got two left.
Jeez Louise.
What year was the Constitution signed? Was it A, 1999? I'm trying
I
to
think
hold my
Prince
composure.
Prince has his signature on the Constitution. I know he does.
Prince was there. Prince was there.
Prince was there.
Rest in peace. Prince was there.
Rest in peace.
Was it A, 1999, B, 1773, C, 1787, D, 1795, or E, 1971?
The year you was born again. What's going on?
And now you had to add an E to make sure you put that in there.
A lot of great things happened in the year you was born, huh?
The
I'm
day and the
telling
year
you.
you recognize.
Good grief, child.
El hombre de la ciudad.
De la ciudad. So wait, what was it's 17 who? I know it's a 17. It's not
Yeah,
a 19. I know that one.
Right.
So I won't even read the 19s again because
Thank you.
I see y'all utilizing the process of elimination.
Yes.
Awesome. So
Yes.
the 17s are 1773, 1787, or 1795.
I think it was 1787.
Yeah, I'm with on that.
Final answer?
Yep, I'm with on that. Yep.
That
Yeah,
is correct.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Don't be
It's gonna
scared,
take
D1.
our
Don't be scared,
citizenship.
D1. Don't be scared,
Huh?
Brooklyn
D1.
Tech, straight repping.
Brooklyn Tech, straight repping.
Listen,
D1,
I
don't
don't
be
want to
scared.
lose my citizenship over these questions.
Listen, we got room for error. We had a lot of them right. We got room for error.
Got a lot of them right. I am thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, but the Constitution question, that one seemed pretty relevant. I don't. The question with Spencer, I don't like. Who cares about Spencer and his?
I didn't name Spencer. That's his name.
He's giving out Newports, whatever he was giving out.
Here we go. Let's get a little more thought-provoking.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It is a common misconception that the Emancipation Proclamation freed all slaves. What did it actually do? A, it freed only slaves who fled south and joined the Union Army. B, it freed only those slaves residing in the Union. C, it freed only those slaves residing in Confederate states that were under Union control. Or D, it freed only those slaves in states rebelling against the Union. We all know about the Emancipation Proclamation, all of us.
Mhm.
And that is very true. That is a common misconception. People say all slaves were free.
Right.
That is incorrect. But
I
the
agree.
question is, what did it do? Let me read the choices again. Look at D1 face. Come
Yeah,
on.
you know why? Because I'm thinking this is not one of the choices at all, but didn't it have something to do with freeing slaves? This, I don't mean it to sound crazy like this, but I can't find the words for it. But like freeing slaves who kind of already had found some freedom. Like, or freeing Black people who had like, oh man, is this not sounding familiar? Am I making this up?
No, if correct me if I'm wrong, I think you're trying to say that it only related to, I can't say too much because I don't want you to guess. So it may have something to do where they were, depending upon when this was signed, whether they were further in this direction or further in that direction. If I can't say too much because I don't want to give it away.
I thought it had a little bit something to do with parentage as well somehow. But okay, what's the choices again?
So the first choice is A, it freed only slaves who fled south and joined the Union Army. B, it freed only those slaves residing in the Union. C, it freed only those slaves residing in Confederate states that were under Union control. And D, it freed only those slaves in states rebelling against the Union. So definitely we know for a fact that it didn't free all slaves.
Right.
That's definite. We knew that prior to this.
Right.
A lot of people did think that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way none of those choices sound.
Now, listen, I agree with you.
Right.
Slaves who fled south and joined the Union Army. No, none of them sound right to me. All of the answers are none of the above.
Ja Money, what you going with, Ja Money? What you going with, A&D Ointment?
I know, right?
JJ Boogie.
I'm going with the Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves that was under Union control.
So you're going with C?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is D. It freed only those slaves in states rebelling against the Union.
Got you. Okay. All right. All right.
So we have reached the last question. So before I get to the last question, let me tell you both, I am thoroughly impressed with you both. Had any of your teachers been present and watching Not Right, Night Wrong, they would have certainly been impressed also.
Oh my
You
God.
understand? So this last question should be easy for all of you.
That's the setup right there.
Yeah, this is something you should just know off the top of your head.
Is this where I get to sign my name on the paper and I get credit for that?
Absolutely.
I know, right?
What are the 3 branches of government?
Okay.
Ain't no choices.
Oh, we just gotta say it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria.
If only.
If only, right?
I said it.
If only.
Oh my God.
We see you were there on that Christopher Columbus Day, right? We see you was there that day. You did that homework.
So what is it? It's executive, judicial, and I want to.
Help out, Ja. Help out. Help out.
Is it a legislative? No, no. I don't know. Executive, judicial. Oh my God! If this was a Jeopardy question?
If it was a Jeopardy question, the music would have went off already.
Boop, boop, boop.
Just like that.
Yo, John, come. I need you. What is it?
I think you got the two right. I'm thinking of the last one. That's all. That's why I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, you know this was on miracle homework last week.
The only thing that keeps coming up to me is like legislative, but that sounds like it's a part of one of the like a function of the executive branch.
Executive, legislative, and
Dang. 1971.
That's one of the branches, right?
That gotta be one of the branches.
I like how that sounds. I definitely like that year. That was a good year.
That was a good year.
You know how they always say, what year was the wine? That was a good year. 1971 was a great year. Y'all give up?
I don't know. I don't know the last one. She got the first two right. I don't remember the last one.
All right. I just had to let you sweat a little bit, but D1 was right all along. It's executive, legislative, and judicial.
Oh, it is so legislative is its own branch. Ah, okay. Okay. Yay. Yay. I see, that's what you get when you second guess yourself. Never second guess yourself, people. Just say it. Just say the thing.
Spoken like a true techie.
A true techie.
There you go.
Those are
there you go.
all the questions that I have. So even in my research and finding these different questions, I learned a lot of things myself. And a lot of the things I was impressed with myself. Wow, oh, I remember this. I remember that. And when we're doing that, I also remember the teachers. My Spanish teacher was awful. He was awful because we used to snap on him. Me and Tyrone used to always snap on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would get mad and call security. And the
but snapping on him?
Sorry,
wow.
We call them safety officers. His name, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh! But this turns out the safety officer was his nephew.
Oh, stop!
So he didn't take too kindly to me and Ty snapping on him.
Stop.
I mean, we used to say the worst snaps about this dude, how he looked, his
Yeah.
mom jokes, the worst. Yeah, we stayed getting kicked out of that class. As soon as we got in there, sit down, we start snapping.
Yeah.
So it was fun reminiscing about all that with these different questions and the things that you remember. But the bigger thing, what I was telling you guys, what our subscribers and fans didn't get to see is just education overall. Some people just want to revamp the whole system or what it does or what is it doing for you or what exactly is it that you're supposed to remember once you get out of high school. Because if, you know, as of late, depending upon what you read, they're starting to devalue diplomas. So if they start devalue diplomas, they're going to start to devalue bachelor's degrees. And then it's just going to get more progressive. Even now, they have some schools that don't even require SATs. You understand? Remember, the SAT used to be the holy grail. Now some schools don't even require it because it's not a test of your intelligence. So it's all different ways you could look at it, how you could look at education. Some people go with homeschooling.
Yes.
What's wrong with homeschooling? What's to be said about that? I don't know anyone that was homeschooled personally. I mean, within your circles, you may know someone. And, you know, I'm just curious about how that was or how that went. Maybe doing some latter episodes, we could touch back on this.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious about how that went. And, you know, how the parent did that with the homeschool thing. And what is it that they saw in the school for them to say, no, I want my kids to be taught at home.
I want taught at home. Right.
You know, when I first heard about that, I was very young. And I mentioned that to my parents. Dad's like, yo, that's not happening. I just thought that we not going to school. What? Yo, it's a go. It's a go.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Pops is like,
Homeschooling is a lot of work, though. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
And I have a lot of, and we need to kind of wind up, but we got maybe like 6 or 7 more minutes, fellas.
Okay.
But I have a lot. I love the New York City school system, y'all, and I have a lot of gripes with the New York City school system. There's a lot of I owe a lot to it. I especially like, even what's not mentioned enough, I think, is the socialization part and how important that is. But then there's some real challenges with, in my opinion, with the New York City school system. Like I said earlier, and I kind of said it joking, but I was serious in that world history and geography and those things, I couldn't reach them. I couldn't touch them. They didn't make, it was too far out. I couldn't relate to it. And so for me, I would have appreciated like making this make sense to me. Like, how does it relate to me? How can I see myself in it? And then I have three children with 3 very different learning styles, and the New York City public school system is really mostly geared towards one style of learning. And if you don't fit into that style of learning, you're gonna have a hard time.
You're gonna have a very hard time.
Yeah, and it's not about intellect.
At all.
Most of the time, it's not about intellect.
At all. Like I said, the person, or I heard when I read an article, school is not to test your intelligence, it's to test your memory. So this is definitely a hot topic. We should definitely approach again further down doing a different episode, and not approach it from a quiz perspective. But again, let me say I'm very impressed with you both. A&D Ointment in the building. Ja Boogie, Brooklyn Tech, D1 in the building, represent. Listen, we're gonna wrap.
Shout out Taft too, homeboy. Shout out.
That's right. Shout out to Taft.
Come on, because
You dig.
El hombre de la ciudad. We're gonna wrap this all up. This episode of Right or Wrong. I just changed the name just for this one. Remember, we are on 92.6 The Spot. Any questions, concerns, or anything, or maybe episodes you may want us to do, or you have questions about us, or if you're one of D1's many 1.5 million fans, email us notwrong1@gmail.com. Check us out on YouTube, and definitely subscribe and share. Thank you all very much for watching. Peace.
Good night.